This is from a resource book for permaculture. The aim of this book is to offer knowledge and practical techniques for environmental rehabilitation and sustainability, strengthening community resilience and local economies. The contents of the book are based on concepts of deep ecology, the interconnectedness of our environment and culture, and the principles and ethics of sustainable community development. Combining traditional techniques for providing natural resources, food, shelter, and energy with modern sustainable practices, the techniques outlined in this book provide integrated, practical solutions for challenges being faced by community members and farmers throughout Indonesia today. This resource book for permaculture has been developed using simple language and many detailed illustrations to ensure that the information contained is accessible to all those interested. Permatil and IDEP invites organizations or individuals to reproduce this book without altering the content, only for the purpose of non-commercial educational activities. So this is non-commercial, this video. I don't plan on making any money out of this. For other purposes, please submit a written request to IDEP Foundation. The materials contained in this book have been drawn from many sources, including permaculture works and publications worldwide, as well as practitioners in East Timor and Indonesia. For input or suggestions on the book's contents or usage, please contact us at the address printed in this book. We appreciate your feedback. Disclaimer: we have tried to be as factual and accurate as possible. We hope that this book will provide many benefits for those that use it. However, any problems or faults that occur as a result of practical use of the information are not the responsibility of Permatil, IDEP Foundation, or the book's authors, artists, contributors, and/or publishers. A resource book for permaculture, Solutions for Sustainable Lifestyles. Created by Permatil, Permaculture Timor Leste. Adapted for Indonesia and published by IDEP Foundation. Produced with support from UBS, Oxfam, Permatil, and IDEP. Written by Lachlan McKenzie with Ego Lemos. Contributing writers: Sasha Earle, Deidre Nagel, Rob Swain, Julianne Hartman, Steve Cran, Guide Roby, Suprianto. I'm not going to read all of these, but you can see them on the screen. IDEPfoundation.org is the publisher. Forward. Permaculture can be seen as a sustainable philosophy and lifestyle which integrates different components like ecological knowledge, interconnected natural processes which happen in nature, people's ability to design production systems like agriculture and animal husbandry using appropriate and environment-friendly technology, and awareness to work together with the local culture and environment. In general, permaculture can be defined as permanent agriculture, which means achieving sustainable agriculture and animal husbandry through protecting or improving the natural environment, and permanent culture, which means preserving, supporting, and working with the local culture and environment. Permaculture, which is based on the ethics of caring for the land, the people, and the future, is very beneficial in helping us to understand and create an integration of harmony between people and nature. However, the reality is that through fulfilling our needs and wants, we have already caused great damage to the environment, including creating conditions which are threatening even to ourselves. For example, pollution and damaged habitats, which has in part been caused by monoculture farming and animal husbandry systems which use dangerous chemicals during production. There is also genetic engineering experiments which have many risks and challenge the laws of nature. Forward continued. As a foundation working towards education and permaculture development in Indonesia, IDEP also feels responsible for all of these problems and feels obligated to improve these conditions, and little by little to reverse this confused paradigm of building concepts and production systems which are exploitative and oriented for only short-term benefits. As a manifestation of this feeling of responsibility, we are grateful that IDEP has succeeded in publishing this permaculture resource book, which has been adapted from Permatil, Permaculture Timor Leste, for Indonesia. We hope this book will be beneficial and will inspire interest and initiate action through all layers of Indonesian communities, both for people living in villages and in urban cities, to adopt and adapt the permaculture principles and practices outlined in this resource book. Our well-being and the well-being of future generations are dependent on our ability to make conscious choices and actions for improving the environmental and social problems which we have created. IDEP Board of Governors, IDEP Foundation.